Hi, I'm Faith, and you're watching Willoughby DIY. Today we're going to do something for St. Patrick's Day. We're going to take this sign right here that you can get from the Dollar Tree. It's just a wood cutout sign of a ribbon banner and some shamrocks all in a circle. And I'm going to first tape off that banner ribbon thingy in the middle. Just so that when I paint the shamrocks, I don't get my paint all over that, because I want that to be a lighter color, and I really don't want to have to add coat after coat of paint to cover up some green paint that I put on the shamrocks. And you don't really have to worry about the edges so much, because they're real thin, so you can't really see them at all in the end. But once that's all done, we're gonna mix this up some green stain with this apple barrel Marsh green paint, acrylic paint. We're just gonna mix that with some water. You just get it to sort of the color you want it, or the thickness. I don't know. I just did it till I was happy. And I did test it out in the back a little bit, and because of that I decided to paint the entire back of the sign, just so it looks finished, I guess. Just want to let you guys know I am on Instagram now at willoughby.diy. So come follow me there, stay updated, and to get sneak peeks of my upcoming projects. And we do the front as well. And now just going in with that marsh green, undiluted, just the paint itself. I'm going to go ahead and outline all of those little shamrocks all around the edge. But if you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. We're happy to have you here. It's not a very big following I got so far on this channel, but it's growing all the time, and I'm so excited about it. And I just want to thank all of you guys who have come by to support me and watch my videos, like them, subscribe. If you're coming in from Instagram or a friend's page, maybe on Facebook, if you saw my personal post about it. I just want to say thanks so much for giving this channel a shot, and thanks to everyone who has been consistently supporting me since I started just a little over a month ago. So now I'm just going to take one of these paintbrushes I've got that I've kind of battered quite a bit. It's a little beat up, so I don't mind doing this with it. I'm going to take some paint, and right in the center of those shamrocks, I'm going to put some paint in the middle of it. I'm going to clean the excess paint off of that brush with a paper towel, and then I'm just going to kind of scrub it outwards from the center to give it sort of a feathered, shaded look from the middle. I just felt like they looked a little plain and needed some more detail, but I didn't want to go crazy with it, you know? Still wanted it to be simple. It's something you guys could, you know, make yourself. If you're not great at painting, this is still something that pretty much anyone can do. Those ones on the edges were pretty tough. They don't look so great, but luckily you can't really tell all that much. Even up close you don't really notice it. Now I don't really decorate my house for St. Patrick's Day. I never have. But I picked this sign up like last year and I wanted to do something with it. And I thought, you know, why not add it to my spring wreath just for a little while it's St. Patrick's Day. And we remove all our tape. Go in with the antique parchment by Apple Barrel and cover that ribbon banner across the front. And I just used this piece of cardboard packaging I had to put my paint on, and also to keep me from painting all over the place. And now with Folkart's yellow ochre, I'm going to outline that. I use this color because it's a very gold yellow color, and I'm going to go in later and put some gold paint over that as well. So wanted a nice base for it. So let me know in the comments, do you guys celebrate St. Patrick's Day? And if so, how do you celebrate it? And now we're going to use this stencil that I got at the Dollar Tree. I'm just marking my center of my sign and using some tape to get a nice line at the bottom for my letters to sit on. And we're just going to take some more of that yellow ochre and a foam stencil brush and just stencil. I'm stenciling my last name on there. Hopefully you're not going to do that and you're going to stencil your own, or just a phrase or something. I was a bit more careful with my stenciling this time. I'm always so impatient. As you can see, I'm going, this is not cut or edited. I'm just going back and forth. Because by the time I finish one letter, the last letter I did is dry. So if it's on the other side of the sign, I can just move to the back and forth and just kind of keep moving. You know, I don't like to have to stop and wait and impatient. That's all there is to it. Now, before I did the O and the B, I had to sit and wait for a couple minutes. It was probably like 30 seconds, but it felt like an hour. And I don't know why I put this apostrophe on there. I don't know. I hadn't even finished my first cup of coffee this morning. Please, just give me a break. My husband comes up behind me. He's like, hey, why is that apostrophe there? And I'm like, that's a good question. I don't know. So I took off my tape and it kind of peeled up some of my paint down there. So I'm just touching that up, as well as connecting all my letters together. And taking some of this gold metallic paint by Craftsmart, I'm going to put it all over that outline that I made earlier with the yellow ochre. Now I didn't do it on the letters because one, that's going to be a pain in the behind, and two, I wanted there to be a bit of a difference, you know. I wanted to stand out a little bit more. And I originally dry brushed some gold into the ends of that ribbon, but I changed that in a minute. I fixed my apostrophe and got rid of it, and went ahead and put a full coat of that gold paint on the ends of those ribbon pieces. After this dries, I go in and give it a good coat of Mod Podge. And that's it, guys. So simple. Only $1 plus the cost of paint, but if you're a crafter, you probably got paint. I think it looks gorgeous on top of that spring wreath I made a couple weeks ago. Beautiful. So, happy St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. And if you love this video as much as I love making it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.